All right, once again, good morning. Talking about my third and final stop on my trip, which was Munich, Germany. I've never been there before. Got German heritage in my family, so I kind of want to go check it out. Um, Munich had some castles and some like Bavarian towns nearby, so that's kind of why we picked that particular location versus any place else. But it was absolutely gorgeous. Nice airport, just like everything else or everywhere else that I've been so far. Actually, on the trip, um, it was about a half an hour ride from the airport into town. It looked kind of like any other temperate area, grass, some hills. So it was very pretty. I live in the desert, so I see brown and sand and dirt. At this point, I don't really get to see much more than that. But anyway, the city was great. It's got a lot of history there too. It's not quite as old as Venice, Italy, but it is still an older city for sure. There were great food. Everybody was nice. We were very fortunate that they spoke English. So everywhere we went on this trip, everybody was able to speak English. So there wasn't too much of a communication barrier, and people were patient and willing to repeat something if it was needed. Again, the food was great. And this is one of the things Bavaria is known for is good food. Lots of different pork dishes, along with like cabbage in different forms, and of course there's the beer and the strudels and all that good stuff as well. We did take 2-day tours. So I spent a lot of time on the bus while I was in Germany, going to these destinations, but it was absolutely well worth it. We did a castle tour. So Disney based one of the castle that we see at the beginning of all their films and everything else. They based that off of this one castle in Germany. I'll probably butcher the name of it, but like the Neuenstein castle, which is absolutely gorgeous in the surrounding area. There are lakes around it, beautiful hillsides, and even more beautiful buildings beside it. And that's just the outside. The inside was amazing. We weren't able to take pictures inside of it though. And this is a heads up to all of you. They are cutthroat. Like, you have a certain time to enter that castle. If you're even a second late, that's it. That's it. You're done. You can't get in there. You have to go buy another ticket or exchange it out. That did actually happen to a family, so I felt really bad. A couple little kids and mother and father, they were not allowed to go ahead and enter, and the rest of the tickets were done for that day. So hopefully they were able to get a refund, but I can't say that they were guaranteed one, especially after that kind of a drive. But again, great time in there. They had a nice little town at the bottom of the mountain where the castle rests on. So full of, restaurants, souvenir shops, little pop-ups for food. I had a bratwurst. Oh my God, the bratwurst are so good over there. And once again, I am doing a kind of a food review on my other channel, the Ace of Grub, over there on Instagram and TikTok too. The second day we did another bus trip to another castle, all from Ludwig II. So he's got like 3 castles. And then we also visited this nice little town called Rothenburg. Kind of like the ideal Bavarian style of it, where they just have like a lot of wood, and there's like different colors that are painted on the outside of the building. So it can be all kinds of different colors. It just has this feel to it. That was beautiful. Cobblestone town, gorgeous churches, good food. They had bands playing everywhere, so it was a lot of fun on that one. And then our last day, we went to a market in the nearby area. So again, tons of vendors for food and flowers and beer and all kinds of good stuff that you can get. And it was all within walking distance. Everything that I did was within walking distance. And I did actually read an article recently that Munich was rated one of the top places, if not the best place in the world for walkability, at least within the last year. And I could definitely sense that when I was going around. So no sense of danger. There were cars there, though, so of course you do want to keep out. But they got a great rail system there, too. And they had underground trains as well. So they had a lot going on to get people where they need to go. So definitely a different lifestyle than what we have here. Hopefully we can, keep making those improvements to make it something like that, though, too. Again, come back to like the English, there were people from all over the world, all different races and religions, all that good stuff, and everybody was speaking German and all the other languages that they wanted. It was really nice again to kind of be around the cultures of the world. I enjoy that stuff immensely, even though again I don't know what anybody is saying, but I still enjoy kind of just hearing it. But yeah, Munich was a good time. Definitely want to get back. That is the location of where they hold Oktoberfest in September. So it was a little early for that, but I still had some great beers and great food and great celebrations as well. Beautiful architecture, beautiful buildings, beautiful area, clean streets. It was very, very enjoyable, and I highly recommend it. And again, there's lots of excursions that will take you out of there a couple hours in every direction to go see some amazing stuff that Germany as a whole has to offer. So go on a German adventure.